So I was having problems with the tractor. It just would not stay running. I would have to choke it out, and it would run and then just die. And I hadn't run the tractor in probably 9 months, last winter. So I tinkered with it. I just came ill prepared, didn't have wrenches, that sort of thing. I know it's the carburetor. The carburetor probably needs to be at a minimum cleaned out, at a maximum rebuilt. Cool thing about these things is they're easy to work on and they're inexpensive. You can order everything online. There are a couple of really cool places, and there's a lot of tutorials online with them. So search for yourself, and you can find stuff. So, but I got it running, tweaked a little bit, and next thing you know, she fired up and she's staying running. And I've got the trailer on her, and I think that we are good to go. So I'm going to turn it off here and see if she'll fire right back up and stay running just the way that she should. I'll probably order a carburetor kit anyway, just to have it ready. And if I feel like I need to change it out, I will. So here she is running. She was sputtering. Now, here's the throttle. She's ready to go. So I think we're good. This is the carburetor right here. It's essentially 2 bolts. They're there. You can pop it off. Take obviously the fuel line off. And there are inexpensive kits. But I just kept, I adjusted this a little bit. And finally, I think it was probably just all gummed up from not running. So that's why I'm just letting her sit here and run for a bit. So if you want to see what a 70-year-old tractor can do, probably, I don't know, 30. She's running pretty good right now. Glad I got that carburetor adjusted. I'm just gonna drop some of this stuff off in the back of the car here, and take her back and drop her off. Let's go for a ride. So the way this works is you got reverse, first, second, third, and then low and high. So low and high. So typically I'll drive around in second, and then high throttle. Clutch right down there. But yeah, she's running good now. She was just not running the right way. Once I get into this bumpy stuff, I bring it down a notch. But in first has got a lot of torque, but it's just, slower than molasses. And I pulled out an absolute ton of trees on this property with this tractor. And the only reason why she even gave me problems is because I just haven't touched her in 9 months, and I'm sure the carburetor was all gunked up. But she's doing great now. So we'll bring her right back over here by the trailer. The trailer's already got a war wound on it. So I really got the tractor running nicely. I didn't do a ton to it, so kind of walk you through a Massey Ferguson. So typically this thing has a brush guard on it right here, and right here, and it essentially attaches to the front here like the face mask of a football helmet. And I bent that thing a long time ago. It's sitting in my garage, and one day I'm going to have it unbent and put back on here. Obviously, the radiator is just on the other side of here. These things turn and twist, and you can take this front grill right off. And when you do that, obviously, so I get, again, out here in the woods, you get a lot of mice and stuff, and they will get in there and they'll make a little nest. So I'll yank that off and clean that nest out. And then you see, like when I pop this off, this is obviously the gas tank. When I pop this off, there's a lot of times there's acorns and all kinds of stuff in here. So radiator here, gas there. Close that down. You just clamp it down or twist it down, and it twists right in. I put new plugs into it today. Distributor is fine. I was really, it turns out it's the carburetor, right? And so I'll get a kit. It's running great right now, but I'm going to get a kit just in case. They're really easy to rebuild and they're fairly inexpensive. So right there, that's the original carburetor on that thing. And then, so here are my 3-point attachments. And then the way these things work is they have reverse, first, second, third, and then low and high. I'm in high right now. When you start these, you have to be in neutral. This is the throttle right here. So this is fast, this is slow, and that's it. And this thing is just dirty, right? When this thing gets cleaned up, it looks like it's brand new. It's just dirty right now. So from there, I knocked off the 3-point. I had a 3-point attachment back here. I don't like to pull trailers on the tractor with the 3-point attachment. So I have a hitch that goes on here. I just don't have it with me today. So I'll pop that on there. I'll attach the trailer, and we are good to start moving timber around this property. This little thing already took the brunt of a bang up here. See if I can just bend that Chinese metal back. Not that I'm all that concerned about it. And so again, 140 inches from tongue to the back end of the trailer, which is a smidge under 12 feet. I can either lay timber this way or I can lay timber this way, and I can pull right up under the pavilion, unload the wood up onto the sawhorses that I made earlier right there, and start cutting, and then transport them back around over by the pad where the garage is, or where the barn's going to be.